statement about the game tonight?
A win is a win is a win. I'm happy that we were able to pull it out. It's good to play, tough games, early on, get our guys in situations where you got to face a little adversity. I don't think we get better if we just came out and, won a 30-point game. So this was good for our guys. I think it'll prepare and we'll see some benefits from it later on. We've got to get better. We're going to get better. We played with effort, but we just got to get in better condition and we got to improve on some things defensively. But we'll get there. I like this team and we'll get there.
Okay, Coach, could you talk about the number of players you had in the first half? I think 12 guys on the floor. Could you just talk about your motivation behind that?
We've got a very evenly based team. Everybody on our team can play. I mean, we see that in practice every day. There's not a whole lot of separation. Obviously, these two guys, there's nobody like these two guys, but there's not a whole lot of separation. We've got guys that can, that are interchangeable. We have a lot of depth. That's one thing that we've got to use. Obviously, the way we play, you can't play 7 guys or 8 guys even. You've got to rotate some guys in. These guys can probably tell you how tired they were at certain points during the game, but we have to play some guys in order to keep everybody fit.
Can you just talk about Marquez's performance in his first game of the season, especially hitting those clutch free throws down the end?
It was great. His offensive performance was outstanding. He's a guy that can do it all on the offensive end of the floor. He can do it all on the defensive end of the floor. But as he'll see in video, he's got some things. Got to get in a little better conditioning. It's not a technique thing. It's not a effort thing. We just got to get him in a little bit better shape. Because for him, we got to play him a lot of minutes because his talent level and his ability to score the basketball, we got to have him on the floor. But what he did and then hitting the clutch free throws down the stretch for us, I mean, it was huge. And then what Tommy did, taking the charges and grabbing the rebounds, I mean, these two guys, they're irreplaceable. I mean, they're great all the way around.
Tommy didn't have his best night from the field, but like you said, he contributed in other ways. How big is that for your team when you've got guys like that maybe not having that best night from the floor, but they do other things?
Sure. No, it's huge. You got to have guys do the little things, and Tommy's always been a guy that does the little things. He's such a capable scorer too. He's going to start knocking down shots. He's been shooting the ball unbelievable in practice. In our scrimmage games, I don't think he missed. He's going to spread the defense out, probably in the next game. But even when his shot isn't on or when he isn't scoring a ton of points, he brings it on the boards. He brings it by taking charges. He does all the little
24 tonight. He's kind of having his way in the paint with y'all.
It was big, man. He was throwing that weight around.
He played at Texas State.
Yeah, he played at Texas State. He transferred up, but the referees was in our ear like we was trying to front and try to play deep, but they like, get your hands off, get your hands off. So it's kind of hard to adjust the way we want to play when you just have to play straight up. You can't use your arms a lot. So then they just made his way, and it was easy for him. But overall, he had a good game period. That's probably what it came down to. He just had a good game. Coach defense was horrible.
Yeah, Coach was talking about trying to front players. Why were you guys not able to do that tonight? Was it
really not focusing on defense assignments? That's all it comes down to. You got to focus. Every time down the floor, you got to know what you got to do. And if the post, if the man's posting up, you got to get in front of it. We wasn't following the assignments tonight, and it hurt us. We had like 26 points. 18 points. Horrible. 18 points, 17 rebounds. Right. Can't allow that.
Can you talk about, when you're talking about, Coach, you didn't have your best night from the field, scoring the ball, obviously. You rebounded the ball very well, took charges, played some tough defense in stretches. Can you talk about your game out there? And what were you making that a point? You weren't hitting shots, so were you trying to help your team in other ways?
Oh, yeah. It's shots. Offense, you can create points really from defense, and that's how I feel. Like, if I'm not hitting shots, I feel like if I come down and get defensive stops, my team will get points, and if I get rebounds, that's an opportunity for me to get putbacks. My point is instead of shooting, like close shots. But basically, that's just my game. If I'm not hitting, I'm not gonna get down on myself and like give up. I'm gonna keep playing. I know I can score with my defense and my rebounding, so that's
your
my
mind to ice those free throws.
From 12 for 16. Just concentrating. I thought just at the end, I was thinking the best player to step up and make free throws at that point. So, I just wanted to concentrate, forget about the other ones. It wasn't much going through. It was that bad.
And then you're the focal point for the offense tonight, 30 points, but you got your teammates involved too. How important is it for you not only to get off your own shot, but get your teammates involved as well?
That's very important. We want to keep, we want to keep everyone playing good defense and, keep the energy level up. I can't just be coming down and shooting it. I feel like I'm gonna just try to make the right play. If I'm open, I'm gonna shoot it, and if someone stops me or I draw help, I'm gonna pass it. So, it's more just about making the right decision each time. Whatever the defense gives me.
Just that late rally by Dallas Baptist at the end. What can you guys do in the future to clamp down on defense to close out games better?
I think it was just mental lapses. We just got to focus in. I think that was the first game, so it's the first time that it was, the things that we took from practice, we got to put them in the game. So I think that has something to do with just like the mental lapses. And sometimes when, the lights come on, you go back to your habits instead of doing, what you've been taught. So sometimes I think that has something to do with, sometimes fatigue. But we'll get better at it.